Okay, so I got these switches installed. Ended up moving this one, which is for the inverter, from here, from here to there, so that I could put the 3 ones across. So this one here, I don't know if you can read that, but it says machine guns. I know it's ridiculous, but it was on sale, and I couldn't find one that said like auxiliary or backlight or whatever it is for the backlight, so I just used that one. And this next one, let's see, there it is. My next one is LED light bar, and then this is air compressor. When I finally get the ARB dual air compressor installed under the hood, it'll be wired to that switch. And down here, this one says spotties. Again, I couldn't find one that says ditch lights, at least not in the air on board ones. And I did some reading on this, and apparently some of the other OEM Toyota style switches with a push button like this, right? Apparently some of them stick. Excuse me. And the air on board ones have not been known to stick, so I went with those, and I couldn't find one with the air on board switch that said ditch lights. So spotties is gonna work. This one is all wired up, with the exception of I couldn't find. I don't want to do add a circuit anyways, but I was gonna do it temporarily just to get them working. But what I want to do is I want to actually tie into a switched circuit, so that, you know, it's when the ignition is on, that's when he's gone. So, and the reason for that is the way that's wired up. If I don't do that into a switched circuit, the backlight, this light, like that one is, will be on all the time, even when the key is off, which I don't want. So anyways, the ditch lights are hooked up. Again, just gotta tie it in underneath the dash. When I ordered some inline splicing nuts or whatever they're called. They're just not in yet. So that's all wired up. Just gotta splice into that, and it'll be good to go. The backlight is on. It's good to go. The LED light bar is good to go. In fact, I just got back from test driving it. But I tell you one thing though, when you get used to driving with those, and then you have to drive with regular lights, yeah, you get spoiled. And then of course, when this one has nothing in there yet, it's just there. I will wire that in when I get the air compressor installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lights and show you out here. And there is the backlight, and then I turn it off, turn it back on, and then there is the LED light bar. So yeah, they work really good. And I have the, I don't know if I can see them, let me see if I can, down here, if I can, those are the switches I was originally going to do. And as you just seen, I had a hell of a time getting to them because of the cup holder. So that's one of the reasons I kind of changed. There will still be some down there. They're just not going to be ones that would be something that would need to be gotten to while you're driving. So we'll deal with that when the time comes. In the meantime, these OEM switches for Toyota pretty good idea. They work pretty good.